Let's talk about the latest launched Honor smartphone 300 Ultra with neo-futuristic aesthetic. Porthole mirror set design. Now let's talk about the specifications of this smartphone. Firstly, talk about the display of this smartphone. This phone features with AMOLED quad curved display, 6.78 inches Full HD plus cutout punch hole display, resolution of 1224 by 2700 pixels. 19.85 to 9 aspect ratio, approximately 93.08% screen to body ratio, approximately 437 ppi. Pixel density, 120 Hz refresh rate, 4000 nits local peak brightness, HDR color quality support, and with giant rhino glass protection. And now talk about the camera of this smartphone. The smartphone with triple camera setup on the rear that includes 50 megapixel Sony IMX906 sensor main wide angle camera with aperture 1.95 and support optical image stabilization, along with 50 megapixel Sony IMX858 sensor 3.8x optical zoom periscope telephoto camera with aperture 3.0 and support optical image stabilization, and 12 megapixel ultra wide angle macro camera with aperture 2.2. Selfies. It has 50 megapixel Sony IMX906 sensor centered punch hole at the center on top of the screen, wide angle front facing camera with aperture 2.1, along with 2 megapixel depth camera with aperture 2.4, video recording maximum 4K on both rear and front camera. For the software, the handset turns on Android 15 operating system, based on exclusive optimized version of Magic OS 9.0 screen on top of the device. Under the hood, the phone CPU is octa-core 3 GHz, single-core Cortex X4 plus 2.95 GHz pentacore Cortex A720 plus 2 GHz dual-core Cortex A520, powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, 4nm chipset, paired with Adreno 750 GPU. In terms of storage, the smartphone plugs with 12 GB, 16 GB of RAM, with 12 GB, 16 GB of extended RAM, and 512 GB, 1 TB of onboard storage, no micro SD card slot. The physical dimensions of the smartphone measures at 163.8 by 75.3 by 8.2 mm, and it weighs around 199 grams, and the color options, camellia white, ink rock black colors to see in this smartphone, and the device comes backed by a massive 5300 mAh battery, with 100 watt wired superfast charging, 80 watt wireless superfast charging, 5 watt reverse wired charging support. Additionally, the smartphone also features ultrasonic under-display fingerprint sensor for biometric authentication, with face unlock. The connectivity option on the phone includes dual SIM 5G, dual band Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.3, GPS, USB Type-C headphone jack, with dual stereo speakers support, USB Type-C charging port, DS satellite calling and message support, IP65 dust and water resistant, infrared remote control support, and with NFC support. So now let's have a look at the pricing details of the smartphone. The Honor 300 Ultra has been priced in China for 12 GB plus 512 GB storage variant at 4,199 Chinese yuan, while 16 GB plus 1 TB storage variant at 4,699 Chinese yuan. Conclusion. So what do you guys think of this Honor 300 Ultra smartphone? Do let us know in the comment section below and subscribe for more tech updates. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in our next video.